Greetings. If you're taking this time to hang out with me, you are here to either just check out or do a full loving kindness or metta meditation with me. If you've checked out some of the other videos under the MBSR tab, you've seen that we discuss the 8 attitudes or qualities of being mindful. This one works specifically with self-compassion, okay? But it expands on it. It wraps around, it comes back again, gets a little deeper. It gets uncomfortable sometimes. But it's one way to actually address the issue of self-compassion with mindfulness meditation, especially if we're feeling like we just can't do it, or there ain't none there. You know what I mean? This is one way to cultivate it. You'll probably be surprised. So in order to do this, I would invite you, because it is an extended mindfulness meditation, I would invite you to find a comfortable position. I've said this in previous videos. That doesn't have to mean on your booty, on your back. If you want to do this on your belly and prone, it's fine, or maybe on your side. But I want you to have as little focus on holding your body in a position. That makes sense. Like if I wanted to do this, sitting on my side, I would have to maintain the holding of my head, right? And the bent elbow the whole time, and all that weight bearing down, and the body being held to the side. And I don't really want that, because I'm trying to go inward and focus on this piece without giving so much attention and energy to what's going on in my body and what my body needs from me. So that's why I encourage you to find what is the best position for you. It's not always this. A lot of the time, especially if I'm practicing, which I'm not right now, this is not what a practice would look like for me. When I am teaching or guiding, this is the best position for me. It'd be kind of strange to teach this to you from my back. I feel like you might agree with that. So set yourself up, set your space up accordingly, okay? You're welcome to invite in some props. If you are on your booty, maybe you have a cushion or some blankets or a pillow. If you're in a bed, if you need a blanket, maybe if you're laying down on a mat to do this, a blanket or an eye pillow. There are the replacements. Or what's the word I'm looking for right now? It's not coming up. That's one of the cool things about doing this, taping ourselves. If I was a real professional, there would be a lot more editing going on. Instead, you just don't see all of the videos where I get up, turn it off, and try it again, turn it off, try it again, turn it off, try it again, forever and ever and ever. I've not done that with this one yet, though, right? Fingers crossed. Alternatives. Look what happened. We made some space. A word came up. Alternatives, a little face cloth across your eyes. When I was making eye pillows for kiddos or showing them how to, I'm not messing. We would take socks and we would fill them with rice, uncooked. Maybe dab a little bit of essential oil on it, tie up the end, however, and it works perfect. Because the idea here is that we want as many tools as possible, or maybe we have our preferred tools that help us actually tap into that parasympathetic nervous response so that our system realizes that we're safe, okay, to rest and to focus on this one thing in particular without a lot of distraction. So, something to think about. You're always welcome to pause the video, grab what you need, and come back, okay? I will be referring to the MBSR workbook, Bible, a little bit. I like to sort of put my own, flavor on a lot of these meditations. And I mean, this is no different. So this will take, I don't know, maybe a little over 20 minutes. Be willing to give yourself breaks if you need them. That's a lot easier to do since you're not live. If the body needs to move a little, this leg always, it goes night night. If you need to pause it and go take a drink or go pee or just take a second and be like, well, I was thinking about that so rough. What was that doing in my stomach? Why do I feel constriction in my chest like I can't freaking breathe? Reflect on it. And like I did earlier, give yourself a little space, create the conditions, the environment. Maybe something comes up, right? Maybe something goes down like my shoulders just did. Who knows? We'll be mindful, okay? So we are going to start this guided meditation with my ding dings. Going forward, as I become a millionaire yoga teacher, speak it into existence, I'll be able to afford a much fancier mic. Until then, things get a little janky around here. You're welcome to have your eyes opened or closed. Let's begin. So, as with most guided meditations, I like to start by sort of checking in, 3 minutes or so, giving our systems a little bit of extra space to actually settle into where we are. It also allows me to do the same. I've been known to go on and on and on and on, and sometimes I can nail it. But it's much better when this is reciprocal and interdependent, and there really is truly somebody here with you, okay? So the first thing I'd like you to do is, just like with a mindful check-in, thank yourself or congratulate yourself for taking time for yourself. Reminding yourself, either speaking it out loud or speaking it on the inside, this is a big deal. Thank you, me. Recognizing that dedicating this precious time to this meditation, right, is an act of love. It's an act of self-compassion. So as you stop here and you become present, become aware of any body sensations that start to make themselves known. I just noticed that my left hand was a little warmer, and it was making my left leg by my knee warm. My left hip is also a little sore. Outside of my right thigh is a little strained. My seat feels I don't know, maybe just a little more pressure than I typically would prefer. My breath just slowed down. Maybe go there next. What is your breath doing? Especially if you tend to hold it, as I do after all these years, decades, still finding myself holding the breath. Feel free to take a nice deep breath. Bringing in the externals, okay? Some people almost need to do this first part. Some folks need to open their eyes and they need to orient to their surroundings, okay? They need to look around their space. They need to establish safety. They need to sort of kind of bring that charge down a little, okay? By looking at things, if you still, or if you have this available to you, use sight to help ground you, to help you notice how much you're here or what is here. Sound, again, touch, on, at, in the body, taste, anything you smell. And then go back to your breath. Maybe here, bring your focus on purpose right upon the abdomen, right? Maybe feeling the belly expand with each inhalation and contract with each exhalation, that up and down, in and out, rising, falling. I remember something that's been done and gone for, again, decades maybe. I'm just going back to that rising and falling. Just living life one inhalation and one exhalation at a time, simply breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, watching each breath appear and disappear. Just breathing. I mean that. Just breathing. Maybe you bring your awareness into the chest and the heart area, right? Any sensations within, any sensations that are produced via that breathing. Just kind of allow any waves of sensation to go where they need to go, especially around the torso area. If this, again, is available, try. I don't like to follow verbatim here, but try this. Gently bring your awareness into the beating heart and try to reflect on how fragile and precious life is. The heart is the gateway into deeper compassion and love for yourself and all beings. All of us live with certain realities that cannot be escaped. From the wondrous and miraculous moment when you were conceived, you began the irreversible process of aging and subsequent illness, death, separation. These are powerful reflections to meditate upon, for they open the heart to what is most important. See if right now you can sort of feel into your own precious life with compassion, mercy, and love. You may often be critical or judgmental of yourself or otherwise hard on yourself. You may find it easier to be compassionate towards others than towards yourself. Seems to be the norm. Many people would hardly want to repeat out loud to others what they tell themselves for fear of what others would then think of them. Is that how your self-talk goes? Feel into this powerful quality of loving kindness itself, this boundless, altruistic love, right? That could maybe be compared to the sun, the moon, or the stars, just shining on all living beings without distinction, separation, or prejudice. There is no, I'm not going to shine on you. You're not a good person. I'm not going to shine on you. You're not skinny enough. I'm not going to shine warmth on you. You're not wearing the right outfit. Being this love, right? Knowing this love can sometimes help you understand more of what it looks like in yourself. See, if you can bring this love into your own heart, your skin, your flesh, your organs, your bones, the cells, your being, may you open to deep kindness and compassion for yourself, recognizing and accepting the imperfectly perfect being that you are. Cheesy, but true. It may be a struggle to feel loving towards yourself. Work with this by acknowledging these challenges and then continue to open to discover what it feels like to have an experience of loving kindness towards yourself. Like I said, take breaks. Take a moment right now to open to each of the following phrases, just kind of letting them sink into your being, okay? First one, again, you can just notice how it resonates. You can say it silently or out loud. Here we go. May I be safe. May I be healthy. May I have ease of body and mind. May I be at peace. Notice how you feel. See if you can expand the field of loving kindness to one or many of who you see as benefactors, teachers, mentors. I call them helpers, supporters, and others who have maybe inspired you, motivated you, again, supported you. Repeating the same phrases. Here we go. May my helpers be safe. May my helpers be healthy. May my helpers have ease of body and mind. May my helpers be at peace. Notice how you feel. Now, gradually, try expanding this field of loving kindness to one or many who are near and dear to you, maybe among family, friends, community. I like to say, pick somebody who it's kind of easy to love. Usually, a person that maybe you see fairly regularly. Okay, see if you can, bring that to mind, even just kind of the feeling or the memory or the outline. Same phrases. May my near and dear ones be safe. May my near and dear ones be healthy. May my near and dear ones have ease of body and mind. May my near and dear ones be at peace. Again, notice how you feel. Always, always, if you need to take a break and sit with that a little bit, do it. For now, let's try to further extend the field of loving kindness to one or many who are kind of neutral or acquaintances or maybe even kind of strangers. The same pharmacist that you see at Walgreens when you pick up your meds. Um, a neighbor 2 blocks away that's always walking their dog. Maybe you do some sort of carpooling with kids' parents or parents of students at your kid's school. Like, don't try too hard. Let them kind of emerge naturally. Here we go. May my neutral ones be safe. May my neutral ones be healthy. May my neutral ones have ease of body and mind. May my neutral ones be at peace. Notice how you feel. Now we at least consider extending loving kindness to one or many who are difficult ones, maybe even enemies. It may seem challenging or even impossible to send loving kindness to this group of people, with the understanding that resentments have a toxic effect on your own health and well being. Begin to just at least think about neutralizing these resentments, okay, by sending this loving kindness and compassion to yourself. Then reflect upon forgiveness and realize that conflict and unkindness often have their roots in fear and lack of awareness. Mic drop. Open your heart and extend loving kindness to the difficult ones. And then further extend that wish that they will find the gateway into their own hearts, gaining greater awareness themselves, maybe transforming their fear into love. Okay, we're going to gently send this loving kindness to these difficult ones or these enemies. And we start with the same phrase. May my difficult ones be safe. May my difficult ones be healthy. May my difficult ones have ease of body and mind. May my difficult ones be at peace. Take a moment. Now I'm going to invite you to take some time to remember those less fortunate, bringing into your heart anyone you know who's experiencing physical or emotional pain. Okay, this is being read right from the book. Picture these people who face difficulty or challenges experiencing more healing and peace. Okay, we are going to, lastly, I'm not going to say most importantly, but lastly, we're going to further expand this circle of healing to all beings. May all living beings experiencing sickness in the body or anguish in the mind be at peace. Okay? Maybe send those to all the victims of natural disasters and war, those who are hungry without homes. May they too be at peace. Extend this to anyone who's feeling anxiety, stress, isolation, alienation, hopelessness, and to those who are maybe addicted or lost or who have just given up. May they too be at peace. Letting none be forsaken. May those who are suffering in any way be at peace. Maybe even saying that and noticing how it settles in your body. You want to start building this loving kindness energy to become as boundless as the sky, right? Begin to radiate to all human beings, all of this, right? To all living beings. We're going to send it out to all living beings, omitting none, whether great or small, weak or strong, seen or unseen, near or far, born or yet to be born. Send this vast love to all beings of the earth, the water, the air, spreading loving kindness in all directions. Here we go. May all beings be safe. May all beings be healthy. May all beings have ease of body and mind. May all beings be at peace. Notice how you feel. Take a breath if it feels right to do so. And then maybe extend this love outward without boundaries or limits, right? All the way out in space, further throughout the universe. Again, may all beings be at peace, all of them. Then once again, spread this boundless loving kindness within yourself. And then it's back out to all living beings, right? May all beings be at peace, yourself included. Always include yourself. Take a moment, notice something that's happening in this moment. Perhaps even saying that silent, or if you're by yourself, say it out loud. The phrase, I am here, it is now. As we come to the end of this meditation, right, may you share any merits you've gained with all beings. May all beings be at peace. May you again congratulate yourself for practicing this meditation. Please know that it is contributing to your health and your well-being. I say this all the time and I mean it, okay? May you know that this is an act of love. This, what you just practiced, this is an act of self-compassion. Feel free to just kind of rest and be where you are for as long as you need to be. Right, as I bring this to a close, or as I am closing this, I want to end it the way I end all of my in-person yoga classes, with me really, really extending my gratitude to you for taking this time, right, for yourself with me. But I'd really encourage you to bow to yourself and thank yourself for making time to do this work for you. Uh, this this is really, really huge, sometimes hard, very necessary work. It matters. You matter. I'm proud of you. I hope you get to a place where you can be proud of you as well. Namaste. Just hear my arm crack like that? Thank you.